Hey YouTube, what's up? Today I'm recording on a new camera. It's a camera I just bought. It's a Panasonic DMC G5 mirrorless camera. Just one of my teachers was selling it at school. He said it was practically brand new. I bought it for like half price, so I can't complain. It's a great little camera. It records in HD, 1080p. So we're gonna see how this comes out. I'm gonna show you some trash picking finds. Haven't done a video like this in a while. Now the first computer I'm going to show you has been through the ringer, but is still working. So here it is. This is a olden day 2001 era PowerBook G4, the titanium one. This is the gigabit Ethernet model. Now this is what the video is mainly going to be about, but I'll show you some other laptops I picked up. One being a unibody MacBook Pro that sadly didn't work, had a bad logic board, but I was going to fix the logic board, so today I was preparing, because the glass was hopelessly cracked, as you can see, the cracks. So I took the glass off. To my surprise, the LCD is shot, so this laptop is basically useless to me. I'm going to keep it for parts. The keyboard's still good, trackpad's still good, DVD drive's good, battery still holds a charge. So this is going to be just general parts. Other laptop is that Dell over there that I'm fixing. I'm going to get a new keyboard for it, but other than that, functions perfectly. That's my friend's computer that I'm fixing. So yeah, we're going to get to the video. So, okay, we'll just move the tripod to the side. Now this is a PowerBook G4, as I said, the titanium model. Battery still holds a good charge, like a 2-hour charge. I don't have the power adapter for it. I don't have my good, I'm using a generic one right now because I can't find my genuine Apple one. This is, if I can get this to stay open, we have the ports on the back, modem, S-Video, VGA. Wow, does this not have autofocus? I guess it doesn't. Wow. We have autofocus? I guess we don't. We don't have autofocus, no. That's kind of confusing. But anyway, we got the ports on the back. Come on, this fancy camera's not, whatever. VGA, 2 USB, Ethernet, which is gigabit, and Firewire. So, yeah, let's get to it. I guess I might be switching back to my old camera if this doesn't have autofocus. It might be a setting somewhere. Yeah, it's probably a setting. So we'll open it up. Now when I got it, the DVD drive didn't work, so I smacked the living crap out of it and it decided to work. So here we go. Turn it on. It doesn't sound too healthy, but it works. Now as you can see, this laptop has been through hell and back. But it will still work. You can see, we zoom in. It still works fine. It may look like there's lines on the screen, but that's just the way my camera's picking it up. We'll let that load up. Eventually it'll load up. It's running Mac OS Tiger on it. I don't have a password, I just have the friggin' login screen come up because I like it. Make it look like I do. Don't know who would want to steal this thing. It's slow as all hell. And the RAM is maxed out. The person maxed it out at 1 gig. It's got the, it's not even DDR1, it's SD RAM. As you can see just by the startup time, it's just god-awfully slow. There we go. We're at the desktop. Got a couple more minutes because not everything's loaded. This thing doesn't have. This is like my camera now. It's got the interchangeable lenses, so there's no automatic zoom. I have to manually do it with my hands. So here we go. We're all loaded up. We have wireless. They came with wireless. Volume, battery is charged, and if I run the dashboard, it has like 377 cycles on it, so it's high cycle count, but it's still running. About the Mac. Anytime now. There we go. 10.4.11, 667 megahertz G4, 1 gig of SD RAM. And I believe this thing has a whopping 16 megabytes of video memory. Yep, 16 megabytes. It's an ATI Mobility Radeon. That's that. I got all the standard programs on here. Like iTunes, I maxed out at like 9.2. It runs iTunes. And I put Office 2006 or 8 on here. Have the disc. So I threw that on here. Just quit that. Now, this is slow as hell, and it would be expected from a 667 megahertz processor. But I figured, I almost didn't take this one. I just figured I'd add it to my collection, even though it looked like crap, because I had one of these, and the display, the backlight wire was broken, so I just junked it. But the hard drive in here is a 60 gig standard. I think that, yeah, it's a standard for this model. The RAM is the only thing that's been upgraded. That's basically it. It can't run YouTube. It can't do anything. It barely runs regular web browsing. That's basically all it can't do web browsing, so it's basically useless. It's just nothing but a showpiece now. But I threw some music on here. I mean, the speakers are not that bad. I mean, they're a lot better than what's out there today on most laptops. So, I don't know what else to say about it. There's not really much to say about this laptop. It's kind of past its time. But when I loaded it up when I first got it, before I wiped the hard drive, it was used up until pretty recently. Believe it or not, there was some person who was actually using this thing within maybe the past year or two. It was still being used before they got rid of it. I don't know why they got rid of it, but they did. So I have it now. I put my own information on here. It's all wiped. Clean slate. Hard drive has about 48 gigs left on it with all my crap on it. Let's play some music. So yeah, that's basically the gist of this laptop. What can I say? It's a PowerBook G4 from 2001. As old as my car is. My car's a 2001. This is a 2001 PowerBook. So says the copyright date on the bottom of the laptop. And the only physical damage that this laptop has is right there. This piece is just dented in. That's the only physical damage it has. Other than that. Or maybe I can even fix that. Probably can't. I don't know. I'm not going to try to. But as you can see, it's just been used. And the titanium iBooks were notorious for breaking. Because when I got my titanium iBook, the hinge was broken. Because literally, the metal on this is just so damn thin that if you literally open the screen too hard, you'll crack your screen clean off from the edges. So, that's that. It's really a pretty basic laptop, but in 2001, this thing probably cost upwards of like $1,000 to $3,000. So that's it. Peace out. What?